Hey y'all, it's Jenny. I'm back. I had videos for the last 2 days, but as we know, I'm learning and I filmed them the wrong way. So I can't get them to upload the correct way, so we will just move forward from here. And just now, I was talking again to the camera and went to mash play again, and I hadn't even been filming because I had paused y'all to find this ink. What I'm doing is working on one of the journals that I've been talking about releasing, that I have a set of 4 of, but this one has sold, so I'm trying to finish it up and get it shipped out. So I thought I would finish it up probably on camera. So I was just making the rest of the stuff to go in it. So Miranda, if you're watching, you need to turn this if you do not want to see it before you receive it, but you probably do. Let's see, so this one's sold, but this is what this one looks like on the front. And I haven't sewn these in yet, but I've got everything almost ready. I just haven't stuffed them yet. And then there's this one. And the blue. And then this one. And they're all like fairy, floral, butterfly type themed. So if you're interested in one before I do share them, post them, just send me a direct message on Instagram and let me know. And I'll tell you how to PayPal me. And I'll finish them up and get them out to you. My Instagram is Jen with 2 N's, Junk, or RJ Gray 4 AU. And then I also have a Facebook page where I sell like thrifty items. I haven't listed anything lately, I need to. And I'll post my journals there, which I haven't done any flip-throughs lately that they're all sold that I had done, and I know how to flip through them better now. Those are embarrassing, the way I flipped through them before, but I know now how to do better, so you learn. But, well, all but the nutcracker. I still have a Christmas nutcracker, the little golden book left. My Facebook page is also Jen's Junk. So I'm just distressing this paper up with some vintage photo colored distress oxide ink. And I realize there are people that are kind of new to this that don't journal, so I may explain things sometimes a little deeper than I thought I would be. I kind of just thought that most people would already, be my friends that do craft, but I'm excited that a lot of you don't. So as far as these type of inks, you can find, in the craft aisle at Hobby Lobby. I don't have a Michael's or Joann's near me, but, also there. But if Hobby Lobby, always wait till they're 40% off. It's usually every other week. Or you can order them from Amazon. And I honestly would suggest, if you like this distressed aged look, to start out with just this one color, this vintage photo And then there's a color called Old Paper. As far as the edges, though, to make them pop, I would suggest just the Vintage Photo. I mean, if you could get one ink to start with. And then I like using these little Dollar Tree makeup brushes, but these little daubers also you can get in that section. The brand is Tim Holtz. And then you can get these daubers and the little pads that come with them. And, you know, you can, it says green on it, but you can do the sides with that really easily also. I'll just go ahead and do this green too. Okay, so I made this to go it's on this doily on right here as a pocket, and I thought she could put a photo here and her name and then write on the back, so I just made it to slide down right here. Let me see if I'm in frame. Okay, so then I clipped this little flower and lace on this little empty tag and just stuck a paper clip on. And you can put a photo here or put paper over it, journal on it, put white paint on top of it and write over the white paint. And then this is a pocket. And I put some lace here, and we need to put something in this pocket. Put a Dollar Tree butterfly sticker here. They also have these at Hobby Lobby, but they're like $3 or $4, and they're the exact same ones at Dollar Tree. So, and then I just stamped "You Are My Strength" right down here, and then I sewed this lace on right here so you can see. I like seeing the stitching and the threads from the back. If you don't like the threads, if you ever buy a journal, you can just cut them off. I think she will like it, so I left them on. So let's see. I had made a little notebook last night. Yeah. So I just put some scrap pieces of paper together and put a piece of fabric over them and sewed the top of those. So I'm just going to stick that right down in there. I made a little corner flip here you can journal under. There's another little journaling card tucked behind that. This was really fun. Lynette at Cheaply Chic had bought some of this moss paper, or this, it's on a sheet at Dollar Tree, and it's for home decor, but I just cut some of it down and tried to get as much of as I could off to where it wouldn't shed, but I just put a flower over it and cut out these little fairies and made a tuck spot out of it and put oh, ha, they're in the coffee cup. I didn't realize that that's the coffee cup. It says, "Here's to new adventures," and then keep smiling. That's funny. So just put that right there. This is out of a book page, an old flower book. I've got it in a estate sale probably, or thrift store. Then I just glued this down, inked the edges of it up, rounded the corners so you can write in there. And again, you can put photos over this parts like this, or you can just look at them, or you can paint over them and write. that grass is shedding. I stamped a little dandelion image, which is hilarious because I've been wanting a dandelion stamp for like 3 years, and I've had one. And I knew I had this stamp, but I thought it was a fairy down here, but it's leaves. And so I bought it. I mean, not bought it. I got it from my sister-in-law, Cassie, who I call Cletus. Got it from Cletus, Cassie's Craft Spot, and I thought it was a fairy. Now I can clearly see those are leaves, clearly. But, Jenny, really? Anyway, so I finally stamped it, and it was dandelions. I was so excited. My point being, I've not had to use it yet because this is really my first fairy journal. Well, I've worked in the Grace collection from Cheaply Chic a little bit, which is fairy themed, and I'll go back and do it some this month also, or next month, but I haven't stamped anything yet. Okay, so this is a sheet of gold vellum, and I stitched on this piece of doily, and then this was just some fabric washi from, I think, Dollar Tree from years ago. I wish they still had that. I made this pocket. I stitched this on. It's just some vintage wallpaper that I had gotten at a thrift store. And then this is out of an old floral book. But what describes the flower on the back is not the flower that's on the front. It was opposite the page, so I know that the person buying this journal, she loves lavender, so I thought she would like this, so she can write on the back of this, and I just left the lavender on the front. And if you're new, I mean, it's taken me 2 years to learn this. I mean, it's your journal. You can, if you get a journal, it doesn't matter who made it. Like, you can take this out and put this in your purse. You can take this out and move this back here behind this tuck spot. You can paper clip it right here. You can tear out a page. I mean, you know, you don't have to keep things like they are, you know. You use them how you want. And, I mean, I got a journal back a couple months ago, and it was actually too thick, and I took out a whole signature. Like, this is one signature, these journals, but it had 3, and it wouldn't lay flat, and I took out a whole entire signature out of it. I mean, it's my journal now, you know, so. But anyways, you learn. And then, what else was I gonna say? Oh, and use it. Use your journals. Write in them. I have gifted people journals, or they've bought them, and they're like, oh, it's just sitting there. It's just too pretty. I can't write in it. I can. I just look at it. And we all that make them say, you know, this took hours and hours and hours, weeks and weeks and weeks. We want you to write in them, to use them every day. Like, that will make us happy, you know. And so, but once you start writing in it and start putting your photos in it and your memories in it, even if it's past photos, like right now, you may not have we don't have a ton going on. So if you don't want to document your days, which actually is the perfect time to document just everyday life, but if you don't, you can, I mean, I write prayers out in mine a lot, you know, or you can go back and just get old photos and use it like a scrapbook. You know, that's an idea. So anyways, I left the stitching on the back of this. And this was I had dyed this with watercolor, glitter pink watercolor. I'm sorry, glitter pink watercolor ink. That's right. So it's got that little glitzy effect. let's see, I was going to put something right here last night. I don't remember what it was. But it really doesn't matter. Oh no, I thought this would be cute, stapled. So there's that. And I'll just slide this little card behind it. And that way she'll have two little pieces. That's off the trim. And I'm going to cover this with a piece of fabric. In fact, I'm fixing to make a fabric flip real quick and then cover that. Let's see. And I know, it pains y'all to see me cutting up these doilies, but you know, it's gotta happen. I do decorate with them, but some of them I have to cut up. It's my job. But they're also hard for me to find, so if y'all know anyone who sells them around my area, or just, you know, online on Etsy or something for decent prices, let me know. Okay, let's see. Especially like the embroidered tea towels and such, which I decorate with those too, so it's kind of hard for me to cut them up. This is just going to be on a blank page to just flip up, and you can just journal behind it. I'm going to pull out this blue from that blue. I feel like I need one more layer. Yeah, I like this. It's kind of fairy tale-ish. But then that kind of clashes with the blue. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, we'll do that. So I'm gonna stop the camera and go sew this and a little piece for that other page, and I'll be right back.